According to multiple sources, the Houston Rockets just got even better with a big-time trade. The Phoenix Suns are trading two-time NBA Finals MVP Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 overall pick in this year's 2025 NBA draft, and 5 second-round picks as well. And in this video, what I wanted to do is kind of break down this trade from the Houston Rockets standpoint. I'm going to make another video covering it from the Phoenix Suns standpoint, but in this video specifically, I want to break down Kevin Durant and what I think he does to this Rockets team and why I believe next year they could be the team to beat. Before we dive into the video, drop a letter grade down below on both sides for both teams. What do you give it for the Rockets side and the Suns side? With that being said, let's dive right into the video. Now, last season, the Houston Rockets were one of the best teams in basketball, and we can't deny that, right? They did rank 6th best defense in basketball, only allowing 109 points per game. And also, we're just really good in a lot of different areas, right? The right side, all defensive stats, right? Number 3 in, 3-pointers made per game allowed. Number 5 in shooting percentage allowed. They were just really good in a lot of different areas, right? And again, look at the first quarter, number 3, 9, 5. They weren't great in fourth quarters, but not bad as well compared to the other portions of the league. But the one area that they did need to kind of improve in was offense. They only averaged about 113 points per game, which ranked about 17th. So on the lower half, not terrible, but not great either. Definitely needed to improve a ton. Their free throw percentage was quite frankly terrible. 30th in the league, dead last at 73.4%. You're going to lose a lot of games if you're not hitting your free throws. Kevin Durant is one of the best free throw shooters in the game. However, one of my favorite things about this team going into next year, at least right now, is the defensive versatility has the potential to be the best in basketball. And Ime Udoka has always prioritized defense when it comes to his NBA teams. Now you have Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, and Alperen. I mean, dude, guys, I'm telling you right now, this defense is going to be miserable to try to score against. The length that they have, the shot blocking ability, and their ability to play passing lanes. Dude, I'm telling you right now, this Houston Rockets team with Kevin Durant, and then you talk about the guys coming off the bench, dude, they're going to be unbelievable. Now, when you look at the film, there's a couple of things that we can point out and easily be like, okay, yeah, this is going to be huge for them going into next year. The first thing you notice is teams like to play an in-the-gap defense versus Kevin Durant. So you could talk about the attention he is able to, drive and bring out of NBA defenses. So what does in the gap mean? Essentially, you got a guy on him, but they're always going to send another one because they don't like that post up. If it's ever a mismatch, expect someone to get a wide open opportunity. And right here, we're going to cut Bradley Beal to the basket. We're going to force Chris Dunn to drop back into coverage. And now we just leave a one-on-one matchup. And again, they get scared to leave KD in isolation situations. So you start to see James Harden rotate over, but it doesn't matter, right? Drives through, goes through about 3-4 different guys, and makes a beautiful layup. This guy is a difference maker, and his fit alongside Alpi, Fred VanVleet is going to be huge. Those guys are playmakers. They can help get the ball over to Kevin Durant at certain points in time. And then you have a guy like Jabari Smith or Amen Thompson who can make shots, create their own shots at times, right? I'm very excited. Look at this. Look at this. Get him to the middle. Fadeaway mid-range. You just can't stop him. You can't stop him. Right, we get a fake little ghost screen where we want to touch that defender's back and then roll to the basket. What that does, create an unnecessary double team. Right, boom. Now we put the defense in what we like to call a blender, where now they're playing 3-on-4 basketball. Very tough to defend this type of basketball. KD ghost screen, great pass. Now we have a wide open, big underneath the basket or the fadeaway midi, man. Again, I'm all in with this team. At least with KD. They're probably going to make some more moves. Looking good. Now, I do want to break down some more film on Kevin Durant, but before we do so, hit the like button if you agree that the Houston Rockets did just get better with this trade. More importantly, though, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And like I said before, we will be covering this Houston Rockets team throughout the entirety of this year's offseason. What does that include, you may be asking? Well, the NBA draft is right around the corner. We got you guys covered every single pick. From there, you have free agency. Everyone they sign, whoever they bring over, film analysis for those players. And then preseason, regular season, film analysis for almost every single game. We got you guys covered. Make sure you join the family if you haven't already done so. Okay, with that being said, in transition, KD is a massive threat because of his length and his ability to score at multiple different levels of the floor. Right here, gets out in space, and he's able just to finish over Kyrie Irving for an easy and one. It's too easy, right? Defensively, he's great. Offensively, he can work off ball. Right here, we can see it. So right here, they're setting up kind of one of those floppy actions. We're setting a stagger away off ball screen for KD. Is going to come all the way around this thing. We're also going to send Booker, I believe, baseline to see if he can get in the way as well. Okay, no. So what they do is fake this here. Have him continue off. Again, have that floppy play. Try to create just a little bit of separation here. Boom. Great job. Now, usually, right, that big has to step up and get to that three-point line. They defend KD. They just can't. And KD stops, pops. Again, I love his ability to work off the ball. He's a great on-ball player. Do not, misunderstand what I'm saying. He can do both. If you need him to be the main guy, he can do it. You need him to come off the ball, work off Alpy. I think that's where he's going to work a lot of magic. Another thing I want to talk about, mismatches, right? Whenever you have guys like Fred VanVleet or KD, they both do really good jobs at creating advantages, or Alpy, right? Especially if he gets switched onto a guard. Kevin Durant adds a very similar type of game. Now, Jalen Green, yes, he is gone. Dylan Brooks is another guy that adds, a lengthy defender, scrappy guy. But I think losing Dylan Brooks isn't going to be, it's not going to hurt that much because you have even more length with Kevin Durant. So right here, they get a matchup that they love. Take advantage. Take advantage. And once again, what do we see? The defense is already starting to play that in the gap defense. Again, what does that mean? If you drive this way, we're sending two. If you drive this way, we're sending two. And they're playing that type of defense. But KD don't care. If you're not there quick enough, he's just going to pull up. Again, maybe even should have been. Oh, it was. Okay, it was an and one. So beautiful job. Once again, I'm telling you, this team is going to be different. I think defensively, they'll be one of the best teams in basketball. Offensively, they have another guy that they can go to and rely on, especially in the playoffs. They can stay healthy. I think this is one of the best teams in basketball, especially coached by Ime Udoka, who thrives on defense, 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 and hopefully that can lead to transition opportunities for your offense, right? But overall, I'm hyped about this trade for the Rockets. I do think they get a little bit better. And then the clutch gene. We can talk about clutch, right? Look at this. 116, tie game. 25 seconds left to go in the ball game. He takes an isolation. He drives into the lane. Draws some contact. And one. At least should have been and one. Wasn't, but should have been. Overall, let me know what you guys think about this trade. I think it puts them over the top. I think their defense got better. I think their offensive versatility got better. And I think overall, they're just a better basketball team. And yes, you do give up the 10th pick and 5 second-round picks. At the end of the day, if you're competing for a championship, those second-round picks don't matter. That 10th pick, it could matter. But you already have guys like Reed Shepherd and Cam Whitmore that you are trying to develop. You don't need to develop anybody else. This is your team. They can win a championship. Let me know what you guys think.